Yeah, hello, what people are. This is your Ghanaian for once again. You're welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a sec. Yeah, a lot has actually happened in 2020, and your sis was a bit like that. Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you, and I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys are doing amazing. And sis, bros, you know 2020 has been one of the exciting year, because I know 2020 has been overwhelming, exciting, excruciating, all the big grammar that you can imagine. Okay, so interested in what I have learned in 2020, sis, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. And once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So I'm a Ghanaian based YouTuber. I blog about lifestyle, fitness and practical experiences that inspire people. Alright, welcome back guys. So today I'm going to share with you some of the things that I have learned in 2020, because 2020, if you have not learned anything in 2020, I don't know which earth were you or which planet were you, because 2020 should definitely teach you something. Yes, I am telling you, 2020 should definitely teach you something, and I know you have learned something in 2020. Oh, so yes, actually wanted to do a little makeup just to look good, you know, because it's Christmas. As you guys can see, it's Christmas. Okay, so I just wanted to look cute, you know, sit with you here and talk to you guys. But the heat in my room actually says it will not allow me to look cute. Okay, so definitely I just have to relax myself and then clean my makeup so that I can enjoy my face and talk to you. So for me, one of the pivots, is it pivot or pivot? One of the pivot thing that I actually learned in 2020 is to care for people and know that it is self-preference to care for people, not to care for people and expect that they are going to retaliate. Let me repeat that again. Care for people because you feel like you have to. It is your right. It's a personal right you have craved for yourself to care for somebody. But don't care for people thinking that they are going to care for you back, or however way you see them to be, they are going to see you the same way back. Because the moment you feel like, okay, it's a hang-go, hang-come business, you'll be disappointed, you'll be deceived. Okay, so please care for people like it is your responsibility, your self-curbed responsibility that you have to, and not to expect anything. So if you think that you are caring for somebody, or you are seeing somebody in a different light, and you think the person is going to see you the same way, you are mistaken. Don't do that. Now, the next thing I also want to talk about is, in 2020 and all that actually happened, I have valued friendship, relationship and family more, because I like to have my freedom, I like to have my privacy, I like to have my own time. I'm not friend person. But one thing that I've learned in 2020 is that no man is an island. So therefore you need people, because sometimes the people that you can even consider to be close and see them in a different light might not necessarily be the kind of person or the kind of people that you really see. So therefore you have to value friendship, value family, value relationship. If the relationship that you are in is giving you what you need, then you really have to pay much attention to. You really have to prioritize it and value it, because a time will come that you will need such people. Sometimes you go to work at 8 to 9 and thinking that all we need is ourselves and our work. But 2020 has actually taught me that it is not all about you. It is not all about work. It is not all about your convenience, but it is about the people around you. The next thing that I also say 2020 has actually taught me is to come out of my shell. Sometimes you might find yourself in a position and you feel like this is the shell that I have craved for myself, or I've created for yourself, and you feel like it's okay, you are convenient, you are okay, you are satisfied, you are fulfilled. My dear, you can do more. The moment you set your mind that you want to do this, you can do it. Because I have created some imagination in my head that for the past 6 years I wouldn't do this, I can't do that. But that very moment that I decided that okay, enough is enough, it is time for me to come out of that shelf, so therefore I can be myself, own my own self, make mistakes, and then be responsible for my own mistakes. I realized that there's kind of like a load that has lifted out of me. So it is good for you to come out of your shell. That imagination, that fear, 2020 I have learned that I have to come out of every fear, because sometimes I feel like fear is just a scam. Well, the next thing I also want to talk about is to live your life the way you please. 2020 has actually taught me that there's no limit to whatever that you really want to do in life. Whatever that you want to do in life, just get up and then do it. Not what society is going to tell you, not what your family is demanding of you to do. The life that you know that if I live this life, I'm going to feel fulfilled, I'm going to feel accomplished, and I'm going to feel satisfied. That is the life that you have to live, and that is what 2020 has actually taught me the very hard way. Later this year, I actually had a bit of rough year. One thing that I learned from that experience is to be conscious of my environment. Sometimes we find ourselves in one corner that we feel so convenient. We feel that we are okay and we don't even want to take another step in life. You might not know what is ahead of you until something happens. Because for me, I think at some point in time in my life in 2020, I felt I am okay until something happened that actually shook me. Somebody would say it shooked me. It actually shook me for me to, awaken certain things in me that no. Like life is not all about you being so convenient in the environment you find yourself. You need to wake up. You shouldn't be so okay with whatever you are and where you are. It is good to be competent with what you have, but you also have to strive harder to achieve more. Wherever environment that you are, you just have to make sure that every day is a learning process. Every day you are moving from one step to the other. Now, the last but not the least that I have learned in 2020 is to be very careful and mindful with people. See, you might be living with your family. They are human beings. Sometimes they can betray you. They can cause you pain. As the saying goes, that the people that loves you are the same people that can hurt you. So therefore, in all your doings, you have to have it in your mind that even if it's your mom or your dad, human beings, and they can do something, that doesn't mean they hate you. We have feelings and we have emotions, and things can go the wrong way. The person might actually be conscious of what he or she did and come back to say sorry or not to say sorry. But there are people that consciously or unconsciously, all that, probably your presence is not even making them happy. So they'll do everything within their possible best to get rid of you. For all you know, you might think the person is your family. So therefore, in 2020, I actually learned that I have to be very careful with my environment, the people that I call family, the people that you might think you've known them, because you can never know any human being. And when things go the bad way, you might feel like you have been disappointed, or you might be betrayed. But for me, and what I have gone through in 2020, it has actually enlightened me. It has awakened me to know that as human beings, you have to try as much as possible every day not to be convenient or not to be reliable on people around you. You need to be dependent on yourself and not always think that, okay, my mom is there or my dad is there, whenever I need something they will do it for me, so let me just relax and all that, because you cannot depend on anybody. And 2020 has actually taught me this in a very hard way, and I believe that in 2021 I'm going to take charge of my life. I'm going to take charge of my decision. I'm going to be responsible for my mistakes. I'm going to own my own decision and then have a free mind to live the life that I feel like it is going to make me happy. So I hope in one way or the other you have learned a thing or two, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Please click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video you will be the first to know. So once again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So until we meet again same time, it's a gun on the 94 and bye. See you.